Congressman Steny Hoyer of Maryland on the Democratic leadership team in the House. Steny, good to have you with us tonight.
Good to be with you, Ed.
I just want you bet. I want our audience to just a quick refresher course here. The Senate passed something, sent it over the House. Boehner had a gang of 8 working on this, encouraged them to keep working on it, and then never brought it to the floor for passage. Now Boehner is ripping the president pretty good. I want to play this soundbite of John Boehner and get your reaction. Here it is.
Working together to fix our broken immigration system, the president says he's acting on his own. That's just not how our democracy works. The president has said before that he's not king, and he's not an emperor, but he's sure acting like one. And he's doing it at a time when the American people want nothing more than for us to work together.
Congressman, you have the floor. What's your reaction to that tonight?
Well, first of all, the underlying principle that the American people think our democracy is working in the House of Representatives and the Congress. They don't. They have seen gridlock and confrontation and little, if any, substantive action. As a result, the president said a year ago in his State of the Union, almost a year ago, that, look, I want to work with Congress. I want to cooperate with you to affect policy. But very frankly, if we cannot do that, if there's no forward movement, I, the president, have a responsibility to the American people who elected me to try to fix that which is broken. Everybody, including John Boehner, recognizes the immigration system is broken. 18 months ago, the Senate sent a bill in a bipartisan fashion. They worked together. They came up with legislation to fix the broken immigration system. It has sat unattended for the last 18 months. I know personally that John Boehner wants to see the immigration system fixed. He wants to see a comprehensive immigration reform. I frankly think this will give him the impetus to get his members who have been reluctant to follow his leadership in putting on the floor a comprehensive immigration bill. It will give them impetus to do so. So I think this is both the right thing to do by the President of the United States. It's the moral thing to do. I think it will help our economy. It will give relief to literally millions of people who are worried about it being wrenched from their families. As I said, it's the moral thing to do, but it's also economically going to help our economy. And it is a system of accountability. People who are going to have to come forward.
What is your anticipation about what the Republican reaction is going to be? They've threatened to shut down the government. They've threatened to block confirmation of nominees. The word impeachment's been thrown around over all of this. What do you think their response is going to be? Are they going to be harder to work with, obstinate? What do you make of it?
Look, the American people want us to work together. Congressman Boehner, the Speaker of the House, has said he wants to see comprehensive immigration reform. For 18 months, we've had in the House a bill that was sent to us with 68 members of the Senate, more than 2/3 of the Senate, with a large number of Republicans voting for it, which sent a comprehensive bill to the House. We haven't worked on it. We haven't put it on the floor. We haven't amended it. We haven't had hearings in committee on it. The fact of the matter is that the President feels a responsibility to act in a way that can fix a broken system. Now, it's limited. He can't do everything he would like. And very frankly, when he's acted, the Congress can pass a law which will substitute for the executive order. So it's not as if his is going to be the last word. But he is putting on the table and ordering through executive order, as presidents have since Eisenhower, some half-century. This is not an unusual action. And, of course, we had the Emancipation Proclamation, which was an executive action of the President of the United States. This is the right thing to do. I would hope my Republican colleagues would respond in an adult, calm fashion and say, okay, this is how the President thinks we ought to fix it. We may have another idea. If we do, we'll put it on the floor. We'll send it to the President as a law. And and I think the President, if we work together, will sign such a law that fixes it as Boehner wants to do. He said that. And we shouldn't have this overreaction and threats to one another about shutting down the American people's government in some sort of tantrum.
Okay. Congressman Steny Hoyer, good to see you, my friend. I appreciate your time tonight. Thanks so much.